Hi again. This is the second part to the not waking up prank, done by the Tops. Hope you enjoy the video. Also, I do not own the Haikyuu characters and this does not accurately represent the Haikyuu characters. No need for destroying our heads. I'll go next. Too bad. Good luck with Tanaka. Thumbs up. Enatana. Inashita was watching TV on the couch while Tanaka was in the kitchen preparing breakfast. Inashita had set up his phone behind the TV as he laid down on the couch and shut his eyes. Eno. Do you want cheese on your eggs? Eno. Cheese it is. Eno shifted on the couch, to lay on his back, as Tanaka walked into the room with 2 plates with egg burritos on them. Smells so good. Tanaka sat on the edge of the couch, and set down the plates. Hey, get up. Tanaka slapped Inashita's side to wake him up. I made breakfast and it's warm right now. Wake up, you couch potato. Tanaka poked Inashita's cheek. Fine. Guess I just get 2 burritos. Inashita wanted his burrito, but he wanted to get his revenge on Tanaka more. Really? Cool. Tanaka picked up Inashita's burrito and waved it in Inashita's face. Inashita didn't move. Tanaka huffed as he grabbed Inashita's chin. Too bad you're asleep. I'll help you wake up. Tanaka pulled open Inashita's mouth and shoved the burrito into Inashita's mouth. He did this gently, so Inashita would not be injured by it. Blurg. Inashita sat straight up as he spit the burrito out. Tanaka salvaged the burrito and put it back on the plate. See, it helped. Are you trying to kill me? Depends. You can't just shove food in a sleeping person's mouth. I clearly can. You shouldn't. Why weren't you waking up? I did all the normal things to wake you up. Slapping and poking. And choking. Exactly. Well, I was trying to prank you. Ha. That backfired. I didn't expect you to shove food in my mouth. I didn't want it to get cold. Tanaka smiled evilly as he handed Inashita his burrito. What was the prank? Not waking up. Yikes. I could have thought you were dying. You're not smart enough for that. How old you know? Asahi did this prank to Nishinoya. Fair enough. Inashita took a bite of his burrito as he grabbed his phone and stopped the recording. In the suspicious boyfriend's disguised face group chat, Inashita sent an attachment. LMAO. You wished him death last time. He tried to bring death upon you. One of these days your wish will come true. Or his attempts will work. Face rolling on the floor laughing. We don't try to kill each other. You used to. That was before we were dating. Thinking face. Why would you wish death upon your crush? Because they can't handle their emotions. Who cares? They got over it. Anyways. I need to go now. No need to yell, over text. Well, Kashi is in the shower, so I need to go now. Go ahead. Bakuaka. Bakuto smiled as he set up his phone. He gave the camera a thumbs up as he set his head on his pillow and closed his eyes. A few minutes later, Akashi walked out of the shower, still drying his hair. You still asleep? Akashi walked over to the bed and sat on the edge, leaning against Bakuto's back. Get some rest. You've been practicing hard lately. I've noticed how much work you've put into everything. Akashi placed a hand on Bakuto's head and rubbed it a little. Don't push yourself too hard. It's okay to take breaks. Thanks for always taking time for me. You are the best thing in my life. I know I don't say it enough. Akashi put his hands around Bakuto and hugged him. I don't think I will ever be able to convey how much you mean to me. But you know. I love you, with every fiber of my being. Akashi released Bakuto. Sleep as long as you want today. Don't worry about anything. I'll take care of it all for you. Thank you for choosing me. Akashi was about to get off the bed as he felt 2 arms wrap around his waist. Bakuto had hugged Akashi, still pretending to be sleeping. Akashi just stared at Bakuto shocked. I have to get things done. Akashi tried to wiggle his way out of Bakuto's grip. Why are you so strong when sleeping? Fine, I guess I could stay for a little bit. Who knew you would be so clingy even in your sleep? Akashi leaned his head down as he kissed Bakuto's forehead. You're so cute. Bakuto opened his eyes as he smiled brightly at Akashi. No, you. Yeah, you were awake. Yep. For how long? The whole time. Akashi blushed as he hid his face in his hands. You heard. I did. So embarrassing. I think it's adorable. Do you do this often? Who knows? You. Akashi smiled and shrugged as he turned around and hugged Bakuto back. Guess we'll never know. I wanna know. Note. So why were you pretending to be asleep? I was just resting my eyes and then you seemed like you wanted to say something. Really? I guess. Bakuto shrugged as he pulled Akashi on top of him. You are the most important thing in my life. I love you so much, Kiji. I love you too, Ko. Bakuto reached over to his phone and sneakily turned it off. An hour later. In the suspicious boyfriend's disguised face group chat. Bakuto sent an attachment. I couldn't tell him. That was adorable. I probably wouldn't tell him either. What took so long to share it? Smiling face with hearts. That may be private information. Oh. I agree. No. We just fell asleep and cuddled. Sure, winking face. Face with wide open eyes and flushed cheeks. I wish Nishi did that. That wouldn't be Nishinoya at all. Sad pensive face. I know. But I love him anyway. Oh. 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 You got shut down ×3. Grinning face with tightly closed eyes. Who should go next? No. Not yet. I don't feel like dying. Yams is still sleeping. Not it. Damn. What a shame. Are we really deciding this way? Why not? Because you lost. So competitive. I just don't want to anger Suga. Suga. Daichi sighed as he sprawled out on the couch. He set up the camera on the side table, against a lamp, and closed his eyes. I have a bad feeling about this. Suga was out on a jog, so Daichi just sat there with his eyes closed, until he actually fell asleep. 30 minutes later. Suga walked inside as he tried to steady his breath from the jog. Daichi. Suga walked into the house, wondering if Daichi was still in bed. Daichi? Suga walked into the living room to find Daichi asleep on the couch. You shouldn't sleep there. Suga looked at Daichi's sleeping face and smiled. Why would you even stop sleeping in the bedroom to come sleep on the couch? Suga rolled his eyes as he placed a hand on Daichi's shoulder and tried to shake him awake. Don't want to wake up. Daichi snored a little. So cute. Suga's smile widened as Daichi shifted in his sleep a little and grunted. I said you shouldn't sleep on the couch. Suga poked Daichi in the stomach, but he didn't wake. Guess I'll just do you a favor this time. Suga went to the other side of the couch and adjusted Daichi's position to lean against Suga's back. You better thank me later. Suga lifted up Daichi slowly, into a piggyback. You should really go jogging with me, Mr. Policeman. Daichi let out a little snore as Suga walked him into the bedroom and laid him out on the bed. Seriously, just sleep on the bed or else you'll get sore. Suga kissed Daichi's cheek and walked out of the bedroom. He sighed as he looked around the room for the remote for the TV. Finally his eyes landed on the phone, which was set in a strange position. Is that Daichi's? Suga grabbed it and saw it was recording. Suga stopped the recording as he went into Daichi's texting app, since he had a feeling it was supposed to be a prank. Suspicious boyfriends. Suga went into the chat. In the suspicious boyfriend's disguised face group chat. Daichi, Suga, sent an attachment. Daichi. Face with stuck-out tongue and tightly closed eyes. Note. Suga. Yep. He fell asleep face with tears of joy. What was he even supposed to do? He was supposed to not wake up. Lucky him. Why? Well, if he didn't wake up, I would have thought he ignored me and I would have sat on him. But he didn't wake up. He let out his little snores though. You are very observant. You would hope. We have been dating for many years. He was also a setter. Yes, setters are very observant. Anyways. I'm just gonna steal these videos and wait for the others and be on the way. No. You guys pulled the prank. I'm just saving the videos. Smiling face with halo. Suga. You are evil. Smiling face with horns. You should prank Daichi, since he failed. Another prank backfiring. Maybe you guys just aren't good at pranks. Not all of us have gone. I will prank Daichi, but I will use the same prank. Good luck. Suga Part 2. Suga smiled as he took Daichi's phone and set it up in the bedroom, and laid next to Daichi. 1 hour later. Suga was still awake, waiting for Daichi to wake up. Daichi opened his eyes slowly, as he noticed a different setting. He sat straight up, as he felt arms weakly fall off of him. He looked to his side and saw Suga sleeping with a warped expression on his face. Shoot, the prank. Guess I failed. Daichi shrugged as he laid back down and placed his hand on Suga's cheek. What's causing such an expression? Daichi hugged Suga as he started playing with his hair. Wake up, sweetie. He ruffled Suga's hair a little. Wake up, you're having a nightmare. Suga didn't stir as Daichi moved to his second waking up technique. Tickling. Daichi started tickling Suga's ticklish spots, but Suga didn't react. Suga, who was trying his hardest not to make a smile or laugh, made his breathing shallow so it was hard to hear. Suga. Suga. Daichi yelled in Suga's ear, but again no reaction. Are you okay? Daichi bent his head down to Suga's mouth to hear if he was breathing. He didn't hear anything. His eyes grew wide as he shot straight up again and pushed Suga onto his back. Hold on. Daichi squeezed Suga's nose closed as he started mouth to mouth. It's not enough. Daichi placed his hands on Suga's chest. Wait. Suga grabbed his hands. I'm okay. Daichi's arms relaxed as he looked at Suga angrily. Phew. No broken ribs here. Sugawara. You did it first. Suga put his hands up defensively as Daichi smiled slightly. I'm so mad at you. Daichi said sarcastically. Same here. It was supposed to be revenge. Too bad. Suga smirked as he sat up. Too bad indeed. So. Yeah? You failed at mouth to mouth. I guess. Wanna try over? Suga winked as Daichi grabbed Suga's waist and pulled him into a kiss. They both flopped back down on the bed. Wait. Suga reached out for the phone and turned it off. In the suspicious boyfriend's disguised face group chat, Daichi sent an attachment. Daichi added Sugawara. So? Kissing face with closed eyes. Talk later. I wish you guys the best of luck with your boyfriend's smiling face with halo. I feel like that is a warning. Suga, what do you mean? Daichi and Sugawara went offline. So ominous. Who's next? Thumbs down. Not yet. I have to get mentally prepared. So should I go next? Yes, you should go. Okay. Ashiten. Ashijima set his phone down and started recording. He didn't know how Tendao would react. Tendao was downstairs watching TV, while Ashijima was in bed. He laid his head on his pillow and closed his eyes. Wakatoshi. Come down. The show is starting. Tendao called as he started making his way into the room. Toshi. Tendao slammed the door open to make sure Ashijima was awake. Wakatoshi Ashijima. Tendao yelled as he approached the sleeping Ashijima. Why are you still sleeping? Tendao stepped next to the bed and looked down at Ashijima. You're usually awake by now. Tendao grabbed onto Ashijima and turned him to face Tendao. What's wrong? Tendao put his hand on Ashijima's forehead. You're not sick. He then placed his head on Ashijima's chest and put a hand over Ashijima's mouth. Still breathing and heart is still beating. Tendao then pulled open Ashijima's eyes slowly. Pupils dilate. So you're alive. Tendao sat next to Ashijima. Wake up. Tendao squeezed Ashijima's cheeks. I know you're alive, so why don't you wake up? Tendao's voice was shaky. I don't like this, Ashiwaka. If you can hear me, please wake up. Tendao gripped Ashijima's shoulders tightly as he tried shaking Ashijima awake. Stay here. Tendao got up. Anne. Don't die. Tendao was about to leave the room and get his phone, when his hand was grabbed. What the fick? Tendao jumped as he turned around to see what grabbed him. Satori. I am okay. Satori. Are you okay? Satori. Tendao's eyes started watering as tears fell down his cheeks. What's wrong? Ashijima pulled Tendao into his lap and hugged him tightly. I'm just so happy. I thought you were dying. But I was breathing. That doesn't mean you aren't dying. Tendao hugged Ashijima and put his head on Ashijima's shoulder. All I could think is that I'd never speak to you again. I'm sorry, Satori. It's not like you meant to not wake up. Right? It was a prank. I'm so sorry. They said it would be fun. Thank goodness. Why? I thought there might be something wrong, since you weren't waking up, and I was going to take you to the hospital later. Oh. That isn't necessary. I know, Toshi. I'm sorry for making you cry. I was just so relieved. But never do that again. Ever. I don't think pranks are very enjoyable. Maybe we have just been doing too mean of ones. Something more lighthearted next time. Who knows? I should probably send the video. Okay, but then come and watch the show with me. Okay. Also, you are going to do everything I want to do today. Okay. Good. Tendao smirked triumphantly as he left the room. In the suspicious boyfriend's disguised face group chat, Ashijima sent an attachment. I'm not doing this. He cried. Yeah. He's better now. That was great, Ashijima. Thanks? You should have woken up earlier. Yeah. The timing of this prank is everything. Yeah. Kuru. What? You're next. Why do you get to choose? I know you don't want to do it, but I think you should just get it over with. That night slightly smiling face. Don't you dare. Don't I dare what? Pouting cat face. That night? Don't worry about it. It's just something between me and Kuru. Fine, I'll go. Kuru set up his phone behind some books. He was in the gaming room, so he curled up on a beanbag and closed his eyes. Kenma left to go to the bathroom, so he knew Kenma would be back soon. You ready to continue, Kuru? Kenma walked into the room. He noticed Kuru asleep on the beanbag. How did you even get your whole body on the beanbag? It's so small compared to you. Kenma smirked as he took a picture of Kuru. Such strange proportions. Kenma sat down on his beanbag as he unpaused the game and disconnected Kuru's controller. Kenma continued to play the game at full volume, kinda expecting for Kuru to wake up since he usually would at the loud volume. Hey Kuru. Kenma paused his game, as he started to get worried. Are you really asleep? Kenma crawled over to Kuru, and poked him with his game controller. I need you for this level. Can you wake up? Kuru. Kenma climbed over Kuru and looked down at him. I said, I need you for this level. Kuru wanted to smile and hop up to help Kenma, but he wanted to see how this played out since he was doing it. You never sleep so deeply. Are you okay? Were you studying last night? Right, you're sleeping. Kenma crawled back down and went back to his game. 30 minutes later. Kenma still hadn't cleared the level and was getting agitated. Kuru. He yelled as he crawled back towards Kuru. I let you sleep, now help me. He whined as he crawled back on top of Kuru. His hair fell on top of Kuru's face, and tickled his nose. Kenma saw Kuru's nose scrunch a little as he smiled. Need to sneeze. Kenma moved his hair side to side over Kuru's face. Kuru couldn't keep it in as he sat up and sneezed into his elbow. Kenma smiled as he moved back towards the screen. Help me complete this level. Aren't you curious about why I didn't wake up? Prank. How did? Well, I didn't know, but since you asked I assumed you did it on purpose, and judging by your reaction I was right. Were you even worried? I was, but more concerned that you stayed up late enough to sleep so deeply. Aw kitten. Kuru dragged the beanbag next to Kenma and hugged him. You're gonna help me, right? Of course. Kenma moved slightly, to be in between Kuru's legs, as he leaned back against Kuru. How did you even fit yourself on that beanbag? I don't know. Wasn't it uncomfortable to stay like that? Surprisingly, it was quite comfy. Well, I have a pretty funny picture of it, that I'll show you later. Okay. Kuru kisses the top of Kenma's head as he continued playing. 1 hour later. In the suspicious boyfriend's disguised face group chat. He may be dead. It depends on Kenma's mood. No. Not my bro. What a shame. Truly. I'm alive. Kuru sent an attachment. Failure by hair. You would not believe how ticklish it is. Noya says the same thing. Guess it goes with long hair. Just easier to reach someone with it, I guess. How would you know? Your boyfriend is bald. And you aren't far behind. I like my short hair. But not Tanaka's. Face with wide open eyes and flushed cheeks. I'm kidding. I don't care about something so vain. That is a good thing. 4 couples left. The tension. Hope you enjoyed the video. I have another story video coming out next, and then I will release the final part of this series. Thank you for watching.